Going over to the political part podcast, there was the Secret Service investigating Elon Musk after his tweet questioning why assassins are only going after Trump, and also showing us what the Secret Service really cares about as they allow more and more assassination attempts, with the recent one where someone brought an AK-47 onto a golf course that Trump was patroning. Which again, just even though this individual in this case did not fire a shot at Trump, thank God, well, the fact that he got that close is still a major failure by the Secret Service, and they have so many failures they could perhaps write a book in terms of how many. Again, never forget when they had the Trump assassination attempt and the assassin actually got a shot at Trump. The Secret Service knew about the individual on the roof for minutes, and the official reason that they didn't have a counter sniper that occupied that roof that the attempted assassination was on, well, the head of Secret Service, the Pepsi gal, said, well, we can't have our folks on there because safety concerns because of the slope of the roof, which is mentally vacuous and obviously most likely a blatant lie, because again, that slope was basically nothing, and that slope was less gradient than the ones where the other Secret Service agents were on. Also, the White House, also the people, well, traditionally who were Secret Service agents, yeah, they're tough as nails traditionally. They're not going to give a damn about a slight incline on a metal roof. So yeah, never forget that was the official story when we first heard about the first major assassination attempt against Donald Trump. And the Secret Service goes, you know, how should we be using our time resource allocation? Should we be stopping more, assassination attempts? Should we maybe get the most qualified candidates to work for us? Nope, we're going to investigate Elon Musk. That's where their time and money is being spent, apparently. Our tax dollars. I was about to say hard at work, but clearly not. Now, this comes with thanks to Pop Crave, which they say, quote, the Secret Service is looking into Elon Musk's tweet about Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. And this quote, as a matter of practice, we do not comment on matters involving protective intelligence. We can say, however, that the Secret Service investigates all threats related to the protectees. And all Elon said was, quote, and no one is even trying to assassinate Biden/Kamala. And someone responds saying, why do they want to kill Donald Trump? Get 2.1 million views on that. And yeah, you know what? It's a good question to ask. We've had how many assassination attempts against Trump now? Interestingly enough, they're only happening against him. And again, political violence, I never would support it. You should have violence on either side. It is interesting that the violence is only on one side in this case. I mean, I think it does beg the question, why? Where are the real threats? And ironically, they keep calling Trump a threat to democracy. And yet, his policies when he was in office were actually the least controversial. And yeah, they actually was pretty in line with the Constitution for the most part. Obviously, I'm not a fan of the bump stock ban, and thank God the Supreme Court overturned that eventually. But still, that's where the Secret Service is going after these days. Now, got about 200,000 views and 7.3 thousand likes. One of the first comments coming from Tony says, oh, they about to get him getting 135 likes. Erie says Elon's mouth will truly get him in trouble, so later getting 368 likes, which that's kind of par for the course. He says a lot of crazy shit on X Twitter. It's partially half the fun of the platform, just seeing what he's up to. I think the most controversial thing in his history in terms of fiscally having an impact on his life was when he famously said that he was going to take Tesla private at $420 per share, and that he had acquired funding to make that happen. Yeah, it turns out he didn't. I think the fine by the SEC is $40 million, which our government surely pissed away on nothing important. And then I believe he had to step down from the board for a little while. That was a couple years back. Kathy says, now we know why he deleted it and quickly went to, it was a joke offense, getting 30 likes. Again, I'm not thinking, do you think that's very bombastic or aggressive for him to tweet? Because he said, and no one is trying to assassinate Kamala, and he has the thinking emoji. And to me, yeah, it's very interesting. All the mechanisms are all going against Trump. Now, you also have a couple contrarian comments. Somebody named Mo says, and they should now lock him up and deport him, getting 77 likes, which I don't think they would ever deport the most successful African American in history. Going down more and more. Axel says a whole lot about nothing, getting 3 likes. Steve Summers says it was a statement, not a threat, getting 3 likes. I mean, there's technically no question mark, but I would argue it was a question, which is a kind of statement, I suppose. You also have, let's see here, Dale, hashtag never Trump, hashtag save democracy. That's their name, long and awkward. Saying, quote, he should also be investigated for election interference. Getting 8 likes, which is, yeah, of all election interference we've seen, I mean, X Twitter is the only one that actually allows different political opinions. It doesn't have mass censorship. Every other platform, with the exception of perhaps Rumble.com, the best streaming platform, follow me on that as well, if you do me a favor. Yeah, pretty much every other platform is massively censoring around the election and massively censoring people, specifically who are in the middle or on the right, politically speaking. Here, you also have Zunguri saying, quote, nothing will happen to Elon, getting 2 likes. Which, I don't think anyone, or I mean, even if they try to put this in front of a jury, unless there was a bunch of leftists, I don't think anyone with a modicum of intelligence would say that this is a specific threat. Also doesn't meet the legal threshold. And again, I'm not a lawyer, though I do own a suit. Not many, but it's an instance where it really doesn't meet the definition of a specific threat. Because again, it has to be, traditionally, as my understanding, you have to have things, something like a specific time and place and action, where this is literally just asking a question, why is no one trying to go after these people? So it looks, in terms of comments and feedback, about 50-50 split. But let me know, do you think Elon was really, being aggressive or bombastic, or do you think he was trying to make a threat at all? Let me know in the comments, because as always, be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how to make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.